Hello everyone, welcome back to Playground Sessions. I'm Phil, and today I'm going to be showing you how to play I Don't Want to Live Forever by Zayn and Taylor Swift. That sounds a little something like this. I'm going to break this down for you one hand at a time, and then I'm going to show you how to put them together nice and slow. So let's dive in, starting with our right hand first. Before we play any notes, let's just look at a couple of details about the sheet music above. First, let's look at our time signature. 4/4, or 4 beats per measure, also known as common time. Our key signature does exist, even though it doesn't look like there is one. The key signature is actually just 0 sharps, 0 flats, which means we're in the key of C, or A minor. Remember, every key signature has a major and a minor key that are related. Now this section is the chorus to this song, which is 8 measures long, but here in our sheet music above we see 9 measures. That's because there's a pickup measure to this section. Those 4 eighth notes that we see, G, A, C, and D, are the pickup notes that lead us into the chorus. So let's start with those. Thumb on G, that's our position, and this is the G right above middle C. We've got our 2 finger on A. We're going to skip B and put our 3rd finger on C and 4th finger on D. Those are our pickup notes to the chorus. And then once we start the actual chorus, our 5th finger is on E. And this is the position that our hand is going to stay in for the majority of this section. So just like all these other videos here at Playground Sessions, we're going to play to learn. I'm going to walk you through this. As we go, I'm going to teach you about the rhythms, the note names, and the fingerings. So I'm going to set my metronome in Playground Sessions to a very slow tempo so we can walk through this note by note. I'm going to set this at 15 beats per minute. So let's get up into position and I'll help you out. Let's do it. We're going to start with 2 counts of rest. And then we're going to start on beat 3 of this pickup measure with our thumb on G. That's coming up right now. Next 2 on A, 3 on C, and 4 on D. Now 5 on E for 2 whole counts. Followed by a quarter rest on beat 3. And then we've got 2 eighth notes on C with our 3rd finger. Then we tie over to a quarter note, and then beat 2, thumb on G. Now we've got another rest, and then an 8th rest, and finally our thumb for the final 8th note on G. Now 3rd finger on B, and we're going to play a few of these in a row. Now we go 4 on C, back to B with 3, and 2 on A. And we'll tie that over to a dotted quarter. Next 8th note is thumb on G. And then we play the same 4 pickup notes that we did before. So G, A, 3 on C this time, and 4 on D. Now look ahead, 5 on E again. And this is for 2 counts. Now we're going to do a quarter rest on beat 3. So we're repeating the idea from phrase 1. 3 on C, and again, tied over to a quarter note. Now beat 2, thumb on G, and a rest, and an 8th rest, and then thumb on G again. And then let's get our middle finger back to B. We'll play a few of these in a row again. 4 on C, now stepwise motion, walking back down, 2 on A, tie it over. Now here we have a change. Beat 2, we're reaching with our 5th finger up to E. Now 4 on D, 3 on C for a quarter note, and 1 final quarter note, 4 on D. Now, there's more to this song, of course. What we just played there on those last few notes are actually the pickups to the next section. But we're going to cover that in a separate section in the app. If you want to finish out this song, tap the card above to download the app and you can get this whole thing. So rewind and play this back to walk through with me as many more times as you need at that slow tempo. But what I want to do now is try it at our medium tempo. And I'm going to bring in our Playground Sessions original backing tracks, which make it feel like we're playing with the real song instead of just a metronome. And we're going to try this at 80 beats per minute. And don't forget, in the Playground Sessions app, you can change the tempo to whatever you want. But here we're going to do 80 beats per minute, and that sounds like this. Starting with rest and eighth notes. Way to go. So all we have left to do for the right hand is do this at full tempo, 120 beats per minute. Let's do that now, and then I'm going to break down the left hand for you. Excellent work. So let's go ahead and try this left hand part. I'll break it down slowly, we'll speed it up, and then we'll put them together. The left hand part is pretty easy here for the chorus. We've got 4 chords, and they're all right around the same range. And we play through them once, and then we repeat them exactly like we did. So really there's just 4 measures we've got to learn, and then we repeat them for the next 4. So before we do this to a metronome, I just want to walk through each chord and show you how to finger it and how to play it in the right shape. Our first chord is F major, F, A, and C. But we're not going to do it with these fingers, 5, 3, 1. Instead, we're going to do it with 4, 2, 1. And that's because our second chord is a C over E, which looks like this. So if we start the F chord with 4, 2, 1, our 5th and 3rd fingers are already ready for that next chord. C over E. Our 3rd chord is a G major chord in root position, and we're going to jump up to right here, and we're also going to use 4, 2, 1. And our 4th chord is A minor over E, which looks like this. And we're going to use 5, 2, 1. And then we repeat those 4 chords in the same order again. So that looks like this. And then C over E, and then up to G with 4, 2, 1, and then A minor over E. So let's go ahead and try this at our medium tempo, along with the backing track. That's 80 beats per minute, and that sounds like this. Alright, so try that a few times with me at the medium tempo if you need it. But what I want to do now is full tempo, 120 beats per minute for these left-hand chords. So let's do it. Awesome job, guys. We've got one step left, and that's to put the right hand and the left hand parts together. So let's do it. Rhythmically speaking, the right hand does have a handful of tricky rhythms. There's some dotted rhythms, there's a couple of rests, there's some tied notes. So the right hand deserves more attention than the left hand when you're putting these together, especially because the left hand is only playing whole notes. You play on the downbeat and you hold for 4 counts. So I'm going to walk through this with you at our medium tempo of 80 beats per minute. Try it with me. Alright, so there we have it at the medium tempo. If you need to rewind and play back to get all those syncopations and to figure out where the hands play separately and where they play together, please do. It's the beauty of the video lessons. But when you are ready, let's do this final step together. Both hands to the chorus of I Don't Want to Live Forever by Zayn and Taylor Swift, 120 beats per minute. And of course, when you're done, you want to learn the rest of these parts, tap the card above to get the app. Get the Playground Sessions app. Not only can you finish out the rest of this song, but you could also learn it in a rookie or advanced level. And you can explore the many, many more songs that we have in the app as well. Yes, great job everyone. Give yourselves a round of applause. The features you saw on screen today can be at your fingertips with the Playground Sessions app. Co-created by music legend Quincy Jones, Playground teaches the piano with interactive feedback and gaming features, all while using your favorite songs. Alright guys, I'm Phil. Hit subscribe so I can see you for the next video.